Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love, coming to you from Main Beach in East Hampton, New York, sitting in our cool cabana. It's pretty cool. If you don't have one of these and you're a beach goer, check this out. We love it. We got the floor. We didn't bring the floor today, but we usually do, and we love the floor that goes with it, so don't miss out on that. And there's Jeffrey. Speaking of cool, what are you drinking, Jeffrey?
I'm going to give a little shout out to Rose Hill Vineyards, Concrete Blonde.
Let me get a...
This is a local North Fork vineyard, and it's really tasty on the beach, nice and cold and delicious. It's a Sauvignon Blanc, I believe, right? Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc. It's sits in a concrete, what do you call those? Not vats, but you know.
Well, basically it is like a instead of barrel aged, it's aged in a concrete vat. You're right.
So
exactly.
you get the minerals of the concrete. It sounds
right.
Interesting. If you're a wine enthusiast, you'll know. Like
Sorry, I had to zoom in. What is that?
That's the YouTube. I'm opening this to celebrate because we just got our 100,000 subscriber award.
Wow, congratulations.
Well, thanks to everybody out there that helped us get here. We're actually through 140,000, but...
And that comes in a pretty fancy box, right?
Well, yeah.
100,000 subscribers. And what do you get for that?
So this way you get, I guess they call this the silver play button. It's presented to Kiki and Jeffrey Pearl for passing 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure you can see it because the sun at the beach, but
anyway,
super cool. And we've actually, I think we hit 140,000 at this point, but this is the first award. And, for people who don't know the whole YouTube thing, you need to have 4,000 subscribers in order to get monetized. Is that correct? That's your first goal?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's changed, but yeah, I'm not sure, honey, what it is. You catch me off guard.
Sorry.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and you know what? Our intention was never to do it for any of the glory or getting anywhere. We started out because we wrote a book on relationships, and we're 34 years of marriage in a really awesome relationship, and we wanted to share all that advice. So we started this channel to share all of our, great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love advice, and found out that people really didn't give a rat's patootie about that.
Well, and I don't know. You always say that. I don't think so. I think people are interested in relationships and all that other stuff we have. But to your point, I guess the searching, and this is probably,
yes.
I will say this, don't judge us on the videos. Can you hear me okay?
I can, yeah. I know, but I'm hoping people can over the ocean.
Yeah.
Got the crashing ocean in the background.
The videos, we started really putting in the keywords and everything else as we started getting into this, because we started out just for fun, placing some of the information about the book. And
right.
At the end of the day, we were looking for comments and some interaction about relationships, healthful living, all that kind of stuff. But as we started to become a little more adept at setting up these videos, like for the hotel reviews,
right.
I actually started tagging a lot of stuff. So the way it works is Google, if you go out and Google, you want to go to Bora Bora, and you want to see the new Westin compared to the St. Regis, you'll see our videos.
Right.
I'm not sure I was doing much of that with the relationship videos. We just put something up thinking someone's going to find it.
Right? Very, very good point.
Yeah.
We weren't putting like tags, etc. We were really just doing it to share information.
Right.
And then, of course, COVID hit, and I was the first person in Summit County to get COVID, and we were putting up videos about my daily symptoms and experiences, because I was hit really, really hard. And that got a little bit more interest.
Yeah.
And nobody was traveling then. And then once COVID was over and everyone started traveling, we started putting up videos. What we called it was our Summer of Love Tour, Winter of Love Tour. But people were interested not in our love tour and any love relationship advice, but where did we go and where did we stay and what did we think of the hotel? And that is, it's something I look up to be honest with you. So I'm really honored that we that we have that many subscribers and that we have so many other fellow travelers, because traveling is definitely a passion for us, Jeffrey.
Yeah, like you said, we're through 143,000 subscribers, I think, which is great.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, what we're trying to do is basically we're, you know, building a story here. We're like living our best life, doing the travel, staying in luxury hotels. And people are like, well, how do you do it? Are you retired? We're not retired. You know, we're doing this through OTG. We have a platform where you can build residual income.
Yeah.
If any of you are interested in doing that, we're helping people do that. Basically, if you know people in business, we can help them with all kinds of technologies and anything they spend a monthly fee for. We help with voice over IP, it's AI, it's cybersecurity. We help them with that for free.
Yep.
And we get compensated by the service provider. So it's a pretty good gig. It's really fun. We're able to help people, and we can do it from anywhere. We can be on the beach here in East Hampton,
right?
Or we could be skiing at home in Copper Mountain,
right?
Or be in Italy or Bora Bora.
Well, so exactly. So the reason that we're sharing what we do, to be able to do all those videos and stay at all these luxury resorts, is because we changed our lifestyle. Jeffrey always, I want to say, worked for the man and had a corporate job and really was traveling Monday through Friday. Work for the man or the woman, you know, whatever the case may be.
That's the term. I mean,
I'm just using the term. But anyway, you know, and he had to travel. He had to go and do what he was basically told to do. And in, I think it was 2016, you know, that changed. We made what we call a lifestyle change. And that entailed, you know, leaving the corporate world, starting our own company, and, you know, being in charge of our own lives on every single level.
Yeah.
And, you know, the reason he was talking about OTG is because that's the company that has afforded that for us. And the beautiful thing is we can share that with anybody else that's interested. If you're interested, reach out to us. We don't need to talk about that here. We just really wanted to thank everybody for your support in our own personal growth and, you know, changing our lives at a little bit later in life than we wish that we did. And we hope that, you know, most of you will take some of our advice and do it earlier.
There's one down here pointing to the first whale of the season.
No
so
way!
We saw all the bait balls out here, and there's a whale coming up the coast here. So we're gonna have to cut this
Oh my
video
gosh!
short.
Yes, and
Maybe
hopefully
we'll do a short on this whale. But look, so excited about this. Thank you guys. If you're one of the 140,000 subscribers, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and add to it.
Yes,
please
please
check
do.
out this whale, and you'll probably see a short here in a minute.
Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from Main Beach in the Hamptons.